Howdy.
Yuck, a talking frog.
Yuck. A talking human. How disgusting.
What are you doing in the terrarium?
What would a real coast frog like me do in a terrarium? Well, what do you think?
Maybe making weather forecasts?
Wow, how did you know? Bingo! I haven't got a clue as to why those forecasts always have to be done by us frogs, but if it pleases you, I won't complain.
Don't you sometimes feel lonely behind the glass?
Well, I can't complain. I like being alone, and once in a while that strange shopkeeper puts a lady frog in here and whispers some smutty jokes in my ears. I guess the lady is a bit off her rocker.
You think she's doing that to make you and the lady frog and you...
Exactly. She doesn't want me to get lonely. This woman is a hippie. It's incredible. I actually thought they were extinct. They should put the last of them in a zoo.
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
It's a good thing you ask. It'll be, well, yes, I guess it'll be cloudy.
Ah, good to know. Will it rain as well?
Entirely possible, but maybe the sun will be shining from time to time.
Such precise information. How warm will it be?
Oh, warm. Very warm. But maybe also a little bit colder than today.
I see. That is something between 40 and 95 degrees.
I don't want to be held to that. In any case, warmer than in a fridge.
That's fantastic. So it won't be snowing tomorrow?
Not very likely. And there won't be hail. And I don't reckon a meteorite penetration as well. Even if so, who'll be around to care if I was wrong?
Okay, thanks. Now I know we'll have changeable weather and fluctuating temperatures. I hope I can get myself some swimming trunks and a winter coat. Where did you used to live before?
Back then, when I was an insignificant young frog without meteorological training, I used to live on the coast. That's why they call me the Coast Frog.
And how did you end up here?
Well, that strange woman who owns the shop came along and offered me a 2-year contract as a weather frog. She only wanted to pay me according to success, but I thought I'd better take some precautions so that I wouldn't starve. Then she put me behind glass, and since then I've been here. She also put a ladder in here, but I complained, so she took it away again.
But frogs usually need a ladder to predict the weather.
Hey, but I never claimed I was a usual frog. Jumping up and down a ladder just isn't my style. I'd much rather explain the forecast using the weather chart.
Isn't there a dreadful competition among the weather frogs?
And all these modern forecasters are complete idiots. Just dilettantes. They can't even tell you in the morning whether the sun will actually rise.
And your forecasts are more precise?
You bet. I can tell you without a doubt that the sun will rise tomorrow morning and the day after tomorrow, but I'm not so sure about the following days. But we might agree that there will be a sun in 3 days' time as well. The only question is, where?
How do you determine the weather?
That's a bit tricky. Allegedly, we frogs just feel it. Hey, but that can be deceptive. Even frogs are only human. You shouldn't rely on that alone.
You think this method isn't scientific enough?
Exactly. Satellite pictures are a lot more precise. I also created a concept for a weather simulation, but Farida won't give me the money for the magic abacus that I need.
How do you get along with Farida?
Once you get used to her, she's quite affable, but it takes some time. All those strange hippie songs she always hums, and the strange magical substances she always eats. One night she even wanted to kiss me, because she thought I'd become a prince then. But when I threatened her with legal actions, she stopped. Over my dead body. I'd rather have her gambling all night long so she won't bother me.
Ah, she's playing cards at night? With whom? What do you know about that?
No, I prefer to say nothing about that. Otherwise I'm in for nasty weather with my boss. I don't want to risk that.
I urgently have to go. I'd better not touch anything I don't really want. I'm sure Farida has installed some sort of magic theft protection. A chest of drawers. I guess it's full to the top with strange magical artifacts. I'll just take one of the flyers. You never can tell if it could be useful.
Welcome to Farida's shop for mysticism and magic.
I'd like to buy this magic ink.
Why would you want to buy it? Capitalism is a real evil, but I have outsmarted it. The magic ink is for free.
Really? That's great. I just take the stuff without paying? Hey, that's really an alternative way of commerce. Really terrific.
Oh yes, it's for free. Completely. I guess you've already thought of ways to make the magic ink visible again.
No.
A silly mistake. I should tell you that this requires a magic powder. But fortunately, I happen to have a special offer on that powder. You may have it for only 30 gold coins.
What sort of statuette is that?
A magic dog in the form of a great guard statuette. A unique work of magic craft. In case of danger, the statuette automatically becomes a real dog that drives away the riffraff. You may have it for the special price of only 4 million gold coins.
That's not really a bargain.
I never said that, did I? Hey, I like that thing. With a price like that, I could actually consider a life without my favourite statuette, okay?
Can you tell me the difference between mysticism and magic?
Of course. Mysticism is the inexplicable about magic. That's what some of the most informative specialised books in the library say, though it's their common aim to do quite the contrary by trying to fully explain magic. Completely unnecessary books, believe me.
I'd like to buy the magic powder.
Ah, do you have the required gold coins?
I'm afraid not. Isn't it magic powder promotion week right now? No? Okay, then I'll drop in later. Where did you get the statuette from?
It's a good thing you ask. The point is, I don't know it. It was just here one morning. As I'm a totally honest person, I'm sure the thing rightfully belongs to me. But...
You can't remember anything?
no, how should I? That's actually the misery of the curse. You wake up in the morning knowing that you've done a lot of stupid things at night, but there's not the slightest trace in your memory. But that's maybe all the better.
What do you actually do when you're not here?
What a funny question. Just what I'm usually doing. Planning the next world revolution, opening the mind with psychotropic substances, and of course, just hanging. Just hanging out. I guess today's youth doesn't even know how groovy hanging out used to be.
You mean just sitting around doing nothing?
Ah, you at least seem to know of it. I didn't know that. I thought that by the age of 13, you're all registered at a top-rate university and start planning your career as an investment banker. Yeah, right. Just hanging around and freaking out. That was our favourite occupation, apart from fighting for peace, love and understanding.
I just want to have a look around.
If you want to be left alone, then simply don't talk to me. This gnarly sulphur smell. Oh, it's so disgusting. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy the magic powder.
Ah, do you have the required gold coins?
I'm afraid not. Isn't it magic powder promotion week right now? No? Okay, then I'll drop in later. I just want to have a look around.
If you want to be left alone, then simply don't talk to me.